Episode 20, baby.
Dry January continues.
Oh shit, dude. I don't know. I was just saying this to you, but when you can't have something or somebody says you can't have it, you want it even more. Because I'm not one to like want to drink throughout the week, but
I am.
Dude, I want to have a drink.
Yeah, I texted you last Thursday. Today's the 11th for people that are listening.
Yeah.
I texted you last Thursday, and I was like, "How's it going for you?" Because that was a weekend. Because I was struggling on that day. That was like one day I really wanted.
Dude, I've got fucking that nice bottle of whiskey I bought on New Year's.
Yeah. Did you have some of it on New Year's?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the next one we drink because it's really good.
We better bring DDs because I'm going to get
I'm sleeping
hammered.
over.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm driving home the first time we're drinking on the podcast again. Like, there's absolutely no way.
No chance.
But it was sitting on the counter for like the past week. And just
staring you in the face.
Yeah, it was just whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Like, just have a little taste.
Try me. Don't you want to know what my butthole smells like?
Oh my God.
The answer is yes.
That brought me back
But I can't.
to last year.
Yeah. For me, Saturday, I was fine.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you this story before we started. I figured we save it for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I was at my in-laws on Saturday.
Yeah.
For my brother-in-law's birthday.
Okay.
And
happy birthday, Lucas.
Happy birthday, Lucas. 20.
No way. Dude, I remember
Yeah.
being in elementary school and I don't even think he was in school yet.
Probably not. He would have been
What's
like
the age difference?
8
Holy
grade years.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like 7.5 years.
Yeah, because I think Antonia came to like the elementary school I was at in like grade 4.
Which makes you what, 12?
Oh, no fucking clue.
Are you even 12 in grade 4? I don't know.
No, I think you're younger, but I have no idea.
You have to be. Yeah. You're like 9. So yeah, he would have been a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those days.
There's
and
no
even
way.
in like grade 8 and shit. I don't like he was either just getting into school or
Mhm. Well, when I first met him, I
fucking
think he
crazy.
was in grade 1.
Okay.
Grade 1 or 2.
Yeah, that would have been like grade 9.
He was like he was a little kid.
Who sent us that picture in the group chat of all of us in like grade 11 or 10? I think it was grade 11.
Rob sent it to me and then I sent it to us.
You sent it to everybody?
Yeah.
I cannot believe how skinny we all were.
I know.
And like you guys all still look fantastic, but like that was when I
Skinny.
was the skinniest I've ever been. I think I
miss
was weighing
being that
165.
It's for sure. I don't even know how much I weighed. I was probably a beanpole.
Dude, we all
I weigh
like
myself.
Zach was. Fucking Follett looked skinny. Paul hasn't changed.
No. Not to say that any of us are fat, but we're not.
No.
We're not 18. I think we were 18.
Yeah,
in that
but
photo.
I don't think I had seen 165 since I was like 8.
I was never.
And
a
I
big
still
weigher of
haven't seen it
myself.
since.
I never really weighed myself that often until I got older, and I realized I should have been weighing myself a lot sooner.
Yeah.
But
See, I did because I was fat as fuck and had a nutritionist and
counting your macros and your micros.
Dude, I kind of like the headphones.
Yeah. So we're trying an experiment this week. It's called not being annoying as fuck on the podcast.
And we're gonna try, and I do apologize if I interrupt like crazy, but
It's okay. It's what we do.
yeah, as friends, we interrupt each other nonstop. You can ask our friend Zach.
He hates us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why I moved to BC.
Yeah, Alberta, but it's close.
Oh fuck yeah, fuck.
So I picked up a headphone jack splitter because my thought, for me, this is my thought process, just to explain it to people listening, was I found that when I would look away to the computer
or anything,
yeah. Because I have full on ADHD, I would like drift off from you talking to me and I'd be like, oh fuck, what was he saying? But now my thought is like, I can still look at the computer and you're in my ears. I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can stay more in tune. Hopefully.
We're
going to find out.
It's an experiment.
But I do like it so far.
Yeah.
It's different.
I really thought there was going to be more of a delay.
I think it's supposed to be,
but it's a pretty,
right?
It's literally plugged into the mic.
Yeah.
So I don't know where my head was at. Also,
you
I've
think we were
tested it.
5 blocks away?
I've plugged my headphones into it before, so I don't know why I was so surprised, but I was.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. So far so good. So anyways, I was at my in-laws on the weekend, and my father-in-law and me and him drink heavily, often. Together,
Yeah.
and we have fun.
I miss seeing those guys.
Yeah, I can't wait for this shit to be over.
Yeah, me too.
So he shows up. I texted you this. He shows up with a bottle of Gibson's 8-year, the bold.
So good.
And I think I texted you something the effect of like, I saw this bottle and now I have the shakes or something like that. Because I literally saw that and this was my response. I'm like, why'd you get that? And I'm like, oh, fuck. He's like, he's fine. He's like, you drink now? You go one extra day into February. I'm like, I can't.
That's not how it works.
I know, it's not how it works. He's like, who's going to know? I'm like, I'm going to know.
Yeah.
I'll know.
Yeah.
This whole thing's a point to myself to say that I can go this long.
And it's not like it was my idea and it's like we're doing it for the podcast and it's like
we're not doing it for the podcast.
If I don't tell CJ, we're fine.
No,
this was your idea.
I was
you
just
were
letting
doing
you know.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, hey man, I'm doing this. If you want in, you can, but I'm out.
Yeah, we never did an actual review of the 8-year, did we? It was like
we did.
before.
We did. We did the 8-year and the 12-year on fight night.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, but we were drunk.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did it.
We did. That was like our first bottles.
Oh, sorry.
We took pictures of it, right?
Sorry. We did not do a full review, I don't think. Because we didn't take pictures of it.
I should definitely look.
I think we spoke about them, but I do not think that we gave like an 8.2 or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sure we did.
The actual reviews came like the week after. Like we started doing them the week after.
Yeah, we drank a lot of whiskeys and bourbons that we haven't done an official review for.
Yeah. Fuck.
So
I would thoroughly enjoy drinking that one again.
Yeah. So weirdly, Thursday night was the night that I really wanted to drink. And because I usually work Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
Like we offset our hours so we don't have to work Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, time for a drink.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
I will be honest, these non-alcoholic beers are pretty good.
They help.
Yeah, I have none at my house, but I could see, definitely.
I had one on Saturday. I've had 2 total.
Yeah.
We're 11 days in.
Yeah.
I find that they take
They're
the edge off.
non-alcoholic.
But they taste like
they taste like a beer. They taste like beer.
Yeah.
This one's actually really good.
I'm so fucking stupid. I got high the other night. And then I had non-alcoholic beer and I swear I felt drunk.
It's in your head, bro.
What? It's good enough though.
Hey,
it takes.
If you can get yourself drunk without actually getting drunk, kudos to you.
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious. Hang on, I'm just getting
super impressive how dumb I am.
I gotta get what is this? Neil Bros.
This is Neil Bros Lager.
Okay.
And this is just their light. They have a lime one, which I was telling you that tastes like a Corona with a lime in it.
Really?
It was delicious.
Not like a BLL, Bud Light Lime?
Nope. I would say it doesn't.
I'm not a fan of the BLLs.
I forgot about
you know
BLLs.
What? BLLs
They're good after golf.
They're fantastic while golfing. Yeah. It's a nice, refreshing drink to have while golfing.
1 though, because 2 I get too
too
much
many.
sugar in my mouth.
2's too many. With those type of drinks, you got to do 1 and done.
Yeah.
Move on to something else.
Move on to like a Michelob Ultra.
Fuck it. Move on to the hard shit.
Straight to the wild turkey.
Yeah.
Shoot it straight into your veins.
Just go straight into a butt chug.
Yeah. So how's it been for you?
Not bad, but there's been a couple of days like this past weekend. It's like Saturday night, Friday night, and it's like, fuck, like glass of whiskey would be nice. I got those really nice whiskey glasses at my house. I'm like, man, they got to get broken into. I've only drank out of 1. And it's like, I can't. But it's because I can't.
That you want.
And again, like I could go off this at any time. Like I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just doing it to do it. I'm also trying to eat healthier right now. Like trying to get on a better healthier path. But I got like 4 chocolate bars sitting on my desk. Like it's so bad, dude. Like, and I am good with it. Like I'll have like 1 row. Every hour.
Bar? like 1 row.
Like you know how like the big bars, they've got like 7 rows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take like 1 row off. And then that'll do me for like 2 days.
Oh, it's not so bad.
It's not bad. And I'm working out, so like it's not like I'm not just sitting on my ass not doing anything.
Yeah, you're doing shit.
Trying to lay off carbs, trying to not have carbs at like breakfast and fasting.
Yeah.
Like I don't eat till 12.
I've been doing that.
Some days it's tough. I don't know if you have this issue, but there are days I'll eat at like midnight, and then wake up at 7, 8 o'clock, starving. And it's like, I got to get food in me.
Were you historically like wake up and eat kind of guy?
Always.
Okay.
Still to this day.
I even if I'm not waiting until noon to eat, I will I just am not hungry right when I wake up.
You don't see my mom's like that, so is my brother.
On the weekends, like if I'm up at 7, I'm probably not eating until 10:30. And be fine with that.
See, I'm getting better starting doing the fasting. Like again, no matter what time I wake up, I don't start eating till noon. And then I try to cut off around like 9 o'clock. And I go late because I stay up late. I find if I cut off too early, fucking 11 o'clock rolls around, I could eat fucking 17 steaks.
What time are you usually packing it in at night?
12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sometimes later.
Dude, I was asleep before 9 last night.
I wish. I can't do it.
But I'm up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not up. When I
Like
shoot, sometimes
idiot.
I'm up that early, but for the most part, I'm usually up around like 8.
Yeah, if anyone has a job for me that doesn't require getting up at 4:30 in the morning, hit me up.
Fuck. You know what, though? For you guys, it's kind of nice. 'Cause you guys miss traffic, right?
Yeah.
You don't get any traffic down there.
On the way home, you always get traffic, though. It's crazy. Traffic on the way home starts at noon.
Yeah.
Leaving Toronto.
Yeah, that is true.
But it's been better the last, I would say, since New Year started. And I think there's more restrictions coming in tomorrow for workplaces. So that is going to limit traffic as well.
Dude, I've had the hardest time getting back into like working. And for me, like I'm
just retire.
I'm editing at home. So it's even harder.
You got to find them extra motivation.
Holy fuck, man. After this break, and I was in a good routine, and maybe it was because I was teaching every Wednesday. I was already kind of in that work, like working or teaching every Wednesday, and then marking either the following Monday or Thursday, Friday, whatever it was. I was in a good routine. And then like Christmas hit, and you can't do it. We couldn't do anything. I didn't like go see you guys other than do the podcast. Didn't go see friends, didn't go see family, nothing. I fucking sat at home and just chilled the entire fucking time.
Just vegetated.
Yeah, and put myself in a vegetation fucking form. It's so hard. Like I'm getting like today was really good. I got a lot of shit done.
Perfect.
But still it's fucking tough. Like the podcast has helped because it's like fucking podcast got to go out on Wednesday.
By the way, when was the last time we did a podcast? Because it feels like it's been a long time since I've seen you.
It has.
It's only been a week,
it was
I
a
think.
Saturday, I think, the last time we did it.
So it's been about 10 days.
Because we watched fights on the 2nd. The 2nd was the last time. No, that can't be right.
That is right.
That is right. Yeah, because it went out on the 6th. Holy shit.
But we must have recorded one. We recorded one on the 30th. That's why we had 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because we didn't record
we
anything
did the
last
2nd.
week. Is that what it done
Podcast
Wednesday?
did go out, right?
Yeah. I'm sure. That's in your wheelhouse.
Oh, fuck. Now you got me thinking.
No, they went out.
I'm pretty sure it went out.
They went out. Because we did.
I'm pretty sure I had it out, like, ready to go on a Sunday.
Yeah. So it has been 10 days, but we had enough stacked up. So that one that we did on the Saturday, we were going to watch fights anyway, so we just recorded one.
Yeah, because we did one, like, the 30th. One went out on the 30th.
Yeah.
And then we recorded on the 2nd.
And then that went out this Wednesday.
And then, that went out on the 6th.
And now we're 4 days after that.
And now it's the 11th and goes out on the 13th.
And here we go.
Yeah, it's just been a longer stretch.
It has, yeah.
It did feel like it'd been like 2 weeks.
It did.
Shit.
It's amazing. All this time and still have nothing to talk about.
Oh my God.
I'm
dude.
kidding.
The fucking, what is happening in the States? Those people are maniacs.
They're having a fun time.
Holy shit.
Do we want to go deep on this?
Not really, because I don't know a whole
All
lot.
right.
I've just seen pictures and I've just heard small conversations.
It's fucked.
But that is hilarious.
The most disturbing thing to me is the response to it of just fucking shutting everyone down, closing down websites, closing down this. The fact that people don't see where this slippery slope goes to that's the thing that fucks me up. It's not about it left or right. Like,
yeah, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't really paid attention to anything. So what you may say coming up,
sure,
I may have nothing to say.
That's fine.
Come back. Okay?
That's fine.
Just
because we brought it
here.
up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to make this clear. If it was any group who stormed the Capitol, I was talking about this on the weekend with my brother-in-law. If it was Black Lives Matter or any far left group storming the Capitol, I would have zero amount of fucks given that I did for this one.
Yeah.
I think that it's good that people because I'm not a big fucking fan of politicians. So I think it's good that people made them feel a little uneasy.
Yeah.
Now, that said, the response to it has been so over the top from the tech companies, I think. I think we've entered a new age where I got a lot of things.
Go ahead.
I just want to think about this properly.
Sure.
Historically speaking, governments were the ones that censored information and destroyed things. So when the Russian Revolution was in 1917, what they did is once the communists came into power, they banned all other political parties. They took control of the media, etc. The Nazis did the exact same thing in the 30s. And what the Nazis did was they used excuses to justify their reasoning.
Yeah. Does
it help without one earphone in?
No, for a second I thought I couldn't hear you. Like, that's
because you just had a stroke. Look at the side of your face.
How can I look at the side of my face?
Look at it.
Sorry, dude. That fucking threw me for a loop. I'm like, bro, this thing isn't working anymore.
The Nazis burned down the Reichstag, which was the equivalent to the Canadian Parliament buildings or Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
The Nazis burned it down, and then they blamed it on the communists, who were their direct political enemies, and they were both vying for control of Germany in the 1930s. And then they used that as an excuse to put forward basically outlawing other parties, taking control and seizing power. They used that as an excuse to do those things because most of the fucking nation was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
How could they do this? You know what? Whatever you got to do is justified.
Yeah, do it.
And then you wake up 3 years later and you're under a total authoritarian dictatorship. So that's how it's always gone historically up until the last 10 years. Governments that have coups, they seize and they ban other parties. They go and they crack down on other people. The difference now in the Western culture is I feel that we don't have governments doing that. We've allowed unelected tech companies to control the flow of information and censorship. I'm not on the right or on the left. I don't care about who it is. The point of the matter is that if it's happening to anyone, it shouldn't be happening to anybody. So if it was people on the left that were getting booted off of things and they were closing down websites and they were all agreeing, I would be as against that as I am now. I think it's a fucked up precedent we've set, and I think we've effectively given over power of information to unelected people that we feel comfortable. People say they're private companies. They are private companies. And they say, go somewhere else. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Well, they just banned Parler, which is apparently an alternative to Twitter. I'm not on it.
Never even heard of it.
I'd only heard of it in passing.
Yeah.
But they've banned that. Amazon, you can't even go on the website anymore. And type it into internet, type it in Mozilla, it's gone. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
So
that's wild. I've never even heard of that fucking platform.
It's supposed to. So Parler and Gab, I think, came out as responses to original Twitter censorship. Because the problem with Twitter censorship is that it's like anything, is that what they should have been doing is focusing on the real things that are criminal and leaving everything else. But then they started nitpicking, and then so they're like, okay, well, this person did that, so they're gone, and then this person did that, and they're gone. And it tends to skew more towards censoring people on the right, rightly or wrongly. That's a different conversation. I don't think that they should be censoring anybody. So Gab and Parler came out as responses to that, saying, we're not going to censor anybody. You can't dox people, you can't threaten people, and that's the rules, which are laws. So we're just going to uphold the law. Otherwise, free speech is free here. So the argument always, when someone got banned off of Twitter or Facebook, was go somewhere else. It's a free market, whatever, have at it. But now they're taking away alternative media sites. Yeah. So now when you're gone, you're gone. They're unpersoning people. They're deplatforming them. And they're gone from society. And to me, I think that's
fine.
I don't want to sound like a crackpot for saying that, but I think that that's a fucked up precedent to be setting.
Yeah.
In our culture. I think it's I don't understand why the CEO of a tech company can make more informed decisions than you or I.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's a level of arrogance. It's you're too stupid to understand what's good for you. So we're just going to go ahead and do it for you. I don't think people would accept that in any other circumstance. But for some reason, we allow these companies to make it for us. And I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I think that most people are smarter than we give them credit for. And I don't understand the reasoning for it. I saw so they are private companies is one of the arguments. But these companies, I was talking about this with my wife. These companies are so big now. There's no alternatives.
Yeah.
Like there's no alternatives to Shopify, which is an online marketplace.
Yeah.
So he's gone from that. And then now it's going to be, now they've set a precedent where they can pick and choose the terms of services which they choose to uphold. And then they're gone. And there's been more places that have been taken down off their websites, and there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So unless you want to create your own brand new online entrepreneur website, which the average person can't do, you're fucked. So you're gone. You're gone from that. There's no alternative to Facebook. There's no alternative to Instagram. There's no alternative to Twitter, especially now that they're actually Amazon stopped supporting the website of Parler, which took it off of the internet. So you can't even access it on the apps because they all deleted it off the App Store. And Amazon, so if you go into a PC or a Mac and you type it in, no one's hosting it. It's gone. That's
crazy.
That's effectively controlling media.
Yeah.
And deciding what sources of information people can uphold. I don't go to those other ones. I try to spend less time off of social media. I just think it's real. I think that if a government did this, had this much power. So if we didn't have social media companies and a government effectively banned one party from speaking, we would all be rightly terrified. I think when the tech companies are aligned with one party and they're effectively banning another party or another just because they think differently, I think that's a bad precedent. And I don't consider myself to be of the people that are being suppressed or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucked up because I'm not a big fucking government should have control of anything, let alone fucking CEOs of tech companies who aren't elected and they've become basically gods. They hold so much power, whether they wanted to or not, but they still had all this power, and it creeps me out. And I think we've reached a point now where I don't know how we go back from this. It's
super hard.
I don't think we can. I think we're down this road now.
Yeah.
So I think we're down the road of, like, when I was growing up, corporations were always bad. And I still think they're bad. Like, and I think a lot of people on the left would consider them bad.
Sure.
And now we're just handing over free reign to corporations.
Yeah.
Like, why? Because they agree with us politically? So we've just given all this power to corporations? I never thought I would see the day that people that claim to be, this is not people I know, but you see it online, people that claim to be Marxists and communists cheering corporations for censoring people. Like, to me, that is the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're giving them that much power. People bitch and moan about big oil destroying the planet, climate change, carbon, whatever. But now, how can you bitch about them? They're a private company.
Yeah.
They can do what they want.
Yeah.
But we're going to hold them to a higher standard than we hold Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't think that argument holds up. These companies are too big. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's the thing with like all these big like platforms. Like, they got so big that it's hard for another company to come in and like make any impact. Like, look at Parler. Like, if they were an offshoot of Twitter.
Yeah. And I think
I
were quite
never
big.
even heard of them.
I think I may have heard their name once.
I'm pretty like connected online.
Yeah.
Never even heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where else do you go from Facebook? Like, where's the other Facebook?
There's no other Facebook.
There isn't another Facebook. Where's the other Instagram?
There's not. And which Facebook owns, by the way?
Yeah. Like, my only thing that I know of that, like, it's not even similar to Instagram. It's just another site for photographers and digital artists and ad people and even architects. Like, there's a platform by Adobe called Behance. And again, it's for creatives to put their content out. Mm-hmm. And it's almost like it's like your own website without having to pay for a website. Like, I have one. It's another platform for me to be on.
But I'm sure there's not a billion users on that.
There's a shit ton of people on it. It's crazy. But again, it's not like Instagram. Like, people aren't like, you can appreciate somebody's work, you can follow them, but you don't see a shit ton of like comments and all these Instagram models or Behance models and all this fucking dog
no thirst
shit.
Traps on Behance.
Yeah, right. So it's like you can't compete with it.
I would be more susceptible. I think that we're a private company. We can do what we want as a cheap out for these companies.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a cheap out based on the things that we were just talking about. These companies are too big now.
Yeah.
They're not private companies. I would be more susceptible to the argument that they can do whatever they want, which they can.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but, well, I am. But I guess technically that argument is allowed. They haven't done anything illegal.
Right.
I think it's wrong and fucked up and scary what they've done. But if Twitter had 100 million users and Gab had 100 million users and Parler had 100 million users, then I would be, you know what? Twitter doesn't want someone on their platform. Cool. No problem, because they have as much sway as two other competitors.
On all the other platforms.
The nice thing about open markets is that you're supposed to have competitors so that people have a free choice to go and they can share their ideas now. But now we have these tech monopolies where it's gone, right? So that argument to me, when really there's only one game in town, you can't just fucking do fucked up shit. And people are probably yelling at me right now saying
probably
what he did was wrong.
There needs to be competition.
I'm not saying anything that happened at the Capitol was right.
Yeah. I think it was kind of funny. Like,
I just
some of the shit people were doing, like, like it was kind of fucking funny.
I thought so too. Some of it. Now,
I'm only seeing the funny shit that that comes across my social media. Like, that's the shit I'm seeing. I'm not heavily invested into this. I didn't read anything about it. I just saw a couple pictures, like dudes with their feet up on the fucking thing, smoking cigarettes or joints, whatever it was, and then guys running away with the fucking little podium thingy.
I'm not condoning anything that happened, and fucking. Some of those protesters beat a security guard to death with a fire extinguisher, which is horrible. A woman got shot and killed.
That's fucked.
Like, there was horrible things that happened. None of this shit should have happened.
No.
So I'm not condoning any of the things that happened. No. I don't think it's a bad thing for citizens of any country to let their members of parliament or elected officials know that they're there. Because I feel like a lot of politicians forget that they work for us and we don't work for them.
True.
And there's been this huge shift in our lifetimes, I find. Actually, maybe I can't really say our lifetimes. I think it's the only one we've ever known, where I think politicians think that we need them and not the other way around, where really they need us because without us, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
And they forget that and they don't listen to the people.
There's more of us than there are of them.
Yeah.
And if we all flip,
fuck you.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked.
It's over.
Yeah.
So I'm not condoning any of the bad shit that happened. I'm just like, you know what?
Crazy,
people are fucking freaked out. They're freaked out. But anyways, the response to it by banning the president of the United States, the effective leader of the free world, is a fucked up precedent to set.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that was his first time.
And they all got together and they all got colluded.
Whatever.
They all colluded. All the tech companies, Twitter, Facebook.
They took them off everything.
Everything.
Jesus Christ!
All of them. Apple, Google. He's gone off of Instagram.
That's
the three social media. Shopify dropped them, and I think anybody selling. I've been seeing different things on this.
Sure.
So I don't even know if I should say it, but I think that people are getting
us removed.
We're not going to get removed. No one's listening.
I'm just joking.
I think that there's people getting banned for being supporter. Basically, now people that are being caught. Like, here's the fucked up thing. And this is why I think this is a heavy-handed reaction, is because there's a lot of people that have voted for Donald Trump that had nothing to do or support any of the shit that happened last week.
Yeah.
But now everyone's getting painted with the same brush. Now there's a bill, a 20,000. So this is something that people should consider. There's now a 20,000 page bill on domestic terrorism sitting on the Senate floor in the United States. They took 9 months to decide whether they should give people $600. And a day later, there's a 20,000 page bill on this exact same thing sitting on the Senate floor. A day later, a new bill brought up. Who had time to write that?
Yeah.
Or was it ready there?
Yeah.
And you just use this as an opportunity. Like, bad things happen. The old saying in politics is never let a good fucking. My mind's all over the place.
Yeah. It's because you don't have whiskey in you.
I know. Never don't take advantage of a good opportunity or something like that. Like, never let a good tragedy go to waste or something.
Yeah.
So when 9/11 happened, they brought in the Patriot Act, which opened up the spying, which everyone's been exposed and we're all upset about to this day.
Yeah.
But those things are brought in, those bills are sitting in the wings, waiting
to get picked up.
Waiting to get picked up for something bad to happen. Now, my concern with this, and it's happened immediately, is I thought that whatever happened on Wednesday was going to be an excuse for the other side to get heavy-handed and ban people and censor people and then bring in bills which will be justified by most of the country, because most of the country, as they should be, were fucking appalled by what happened because people died. No one should have fucking died. No. But now you can go, look, we're going to clamp down on it. People are going to go, yeah, you should. And now you're going to see laws get passed, which are probably going to fucking be creepy and disturbing towards people that think differently.
Pretty absurd.
And then the immediate reaction was all the tech companies got together and they banned the president from everything. And they're banning people that supported him. Yeah. Now, define the term a Trump supporter, because voting for someone, I voted for people that I don't like before.
Yeah, me too.
That doesn't make me a supporter. I voted for them. But now everything is fucking falling under this umbrella of, if you voted for him, you were part of what happened on Wednesday if you voted for him, which I think is ridiculous.
I think it's so absurd.
And I think it's disingenuous if you truly think that.
Yeah, like we have both in the States and here in Canada, you have the right to vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. Mm-hmm. That is one of the greatest things about living here. You have the right to help choose who you want in power.
Yes, in theory.
In theory. The fact that you can get shit on and hated for choosing who you think is going to be the best in power is so fucked up. Like, that's the whole point we're here. If you believe in something else, cool. This is what I believe in.
I can't think of anything more uninteresting than who you voted for.
Yeah, I could really care less.
Because the way that like my politics go is I don't think any of them are any good.
No, they're not. Choose your devil.
I think liking and worshiping politicians is creepy.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up. And historically, it's been pretty bad, right?
Yep.
So for people to fucking get so involved is insane. But back to what I was saying, I think the overreaction has been insane. And I don't know if it was an overreaction or if it was just, now we have our moment to do this.
True.
And people are going to think that I'm over-exaggerating and being saying, I don't believe that I am, in the sense that you can still vote. They haven't banned the Republican Party or anything like that. They haven't banned, and I'm saying, I'm using America as an example just because of what they've been doing.
Yeah.
But if you don't think that this is going to trickle down to other countries, you're out of your fucking minds.
Yeah.
Because the term conservative has become such a dirty word. Meanwhile, it could mean you're fiscally conservative or you're socially conservative, but you align with most people agree on 99% of the issues, I feel.
Yeah.
They just basically differ on how they want to spend money. Yeah. That's really politics in a nutshell.
Right.
So now you're going to see massive censorship on people that attack the Capitol. They tried to overthrow the government. If you fucking watched that and thought that those people were trying to overthrow, the dude is smiling and waving while holding the podium of the House of Speakers. You think this guy's trying to fucking throw a military coup in place?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I've seen photos of old ladies in there and they're acting like they stormed the fucking gates.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Dude, I saw one and this guy's doing it as like a fucking joke and shit. Like, he's trying to make fun of some of these people that were in there. And I guess, like,
a lot of those people should be made fun of.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people got, like, maced or whatever. And this lady's, like, crying and all this shit. And the dude's like, oh, like, what happened? What's your name? Where are you from? And she says, oh, I got maced. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just in there. Like, and she said she was, like, she did something. Like, one, you fucking hopped over the
where you shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's now a problem that you got me. You're the victim. Mm-hmm. Like, hello?
Yeah.
I started fucking howling. I'm like, yeah, she was like trying to like plead her case and everything. I'm like, lady, you don't have a case. Oh my God. Yeah. It's so funny. But yeah, there was like other pictures. I saw dudes both feet up on a desk, sitting on a chair, smoking a cigarette, and there's papers everywhere. And it's like, this guy's
they're just having a good time.
Yeah. They're just having a ruckus. And I saw other guys, like videos of like people trying to climb the wall and then falling. Dude, like it's a pretty high fucking drop.
Yeah. They didn't need to climb the wall. They were letting them right in.
Was fucking hilarious, man. This guy's like almost at the top. Like he almost made it.
Yeah.
And then just came tumbling down for that guy. It's like you're an idiot.
Well,
man.
Here's the other thing too, is the whole thing is fucking confusing to me, because I saw lots of videos
of
the moment, and I use that in quotations, where they, because like if you turn on the news, which I don't watch the news because I think it's nonsense.
Yeah,
most of it.
It really is,
and
it's all fake.
90%.
It's so depressing too.
It's just
give us some good stories.
Yeah, there's nothing entertaining.
It's always
nothing positive.
Fucking always negative.
Yeah. So the media will think that they stormed it, they armed the thing. You know how many fucking videos there are of the moment that they breached the gates? The cops are standing there in front of the metal barricades.
Yeah.
And they moved the barricades aside and they walked right in.
That was the moment.
That was the moment. And I'm not making this shit up. I got the video.
Yeah,
you can see them.
yeah.
They were all over Twitter. They were all over Instagram.
That's where I saw my shit on fucking
on
Twitter.
TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but they always filter through the works, right? They make their rounds.
Yeah.
So there's there's videos. So another video is people walk into the thing and the whole hallway is lined with police officers and the police officers aren't stopping them.
Yeah.
They just let them in.
Yeah.
Whether they should have let them in or not is still, but the problem is now, because the security was so lax or whatever the fuck, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, security was overwhelmed. They rushed the gates. There's fucking 100 videos that contradict that right away.
Yeah.
Which aren't fake. They're real videos.
Yeah.
So to me, that fucking raises my Spockian eyebrow. Like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And then you see the overreaction to it. And it was something.
I think they were
bad things happened, but it wasn't what they're making it out to be.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think they were better off letting them in. I think if they tried to resist, I think it would have been a lot worse.
But the one that they let them in, they weren't. It's not like there was riot police on one side of the fence.
Yeah.
And then they were pushing. And then eventually they're like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
They broke through.
Yeah, go for it.
They were standing there at the thing. They were chanting or whatever the fuck. And then the cops moved the barricades aside.
Yeah, but I think they were like, because again, like if it had escalated, again, I think it would have been way worse.
During the George Floyd protests in the summertime
in
Washington, D.C., there was fires and shit like that.
Yeah.
The security at Capitol Hill was insane. Like army members standing on there.
Mm-hmm.
They knew for a week that this protest was going to happen. They knew that everyone was coming. They knew it was a big deal. And they didn't have security.
Yeah.
They didn't have the army there. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not like Washington, D.C. is the most secure fucking place in the world.
That's what I was a little taken back by. I was like, how the fuck did they get in there?
There's another video of a cop waving them in.
Come on in, guys.
It's fucking hilarious.
Guys,
bro.
are you at this school?
Yeah.
You guys here for the school trip?
I'll send you the link after, and we can maybe clip them and put them up somewhere, just so people don't think I'm talking shit. But like, it's insane. So
that's fucked.
Anyway, when you see, I'm not pointing to some grander conspiracy, although we like to talk about those on this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's. Well, first of all, there is a conspiracy. The giant tech companies definitely colluded together because they all banned the same guy in the same.
Yeah,
thing
if they're all taking them off,
same day.
Yeah, that's fucked.
They did that before with Alex Jones. They did that with fucking a couple other people.
Yeah.
Now, whether you agree with them getting banned or not, I'm not saying they should or shouldn't. I am saying that, but I'm not on either side of that. Like, I don't have a dog in who should or shouldn't be banned. I don't think that anybody should be banned, really. I think these things are too big now, and especially when they're taking other platforms down, because now they're controlling the flow of information. It's no different than taking control of the press when everybody used to always read the newspaper or listen to the radio. That was always the first things that authoritarian governments seized, was they controlled the flow of information. This is effectively doing that, although it's just the difference is it's not governments anymore. It's unelected tech companies who feel like they're on the right side of history. And authoritarians never know that they're authoritarians.
Respect my authority.
Yeah. You know, if it can happen to Cartman, it can happen to anyone.
I saw the greatest fucking meme. It was like that guy walking out with the podium, and it's like South Park writers are having a field day right now.
Oh, for sure.
They just cannot wait. And Family Guy. Like
that dude walking out with the podium, did you see that? They posted it on eBay?
No. Apparently that guy got arrested.
I would think he was arrested for sure.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that.
He was from like Florida. Like,
you're not allowed to do that. So here's the photo of him with the
dude
on eBay. Authentic House of Representatives speaker post 77,000. I think that someone posted that as a joke in response to that, but either way, it's hilarious. Well done, internet.
Yeah. A. Wilson.
Don't encourage him.
He's my buddy.
Anyway, the whole The whole,
fucked.
I think
That's
the whole,
crazy.
I don't want to get, I didn't mean to go too deep on it. It's been way.
I just wanted to laugh, and now we're 40 minutes into this fucking
there you go.
thing.
The time fucking killed.
Still need to review the beer that we've both finished.
Fuck that beer.
Oh my god. The beer was really good. I'm going to do a hard fucking switch here. I'm giving the beer fucking 9.2. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
8.9 for me.
8.9 for Chris. It's Neil Bros Lager Light. It says light. I don't know if there's a difference, but
they have a lime.
I'm going to put
and I
light
believe
in
a
there.
grapefruit one, and they're both also delicious. I had the lime one myself, and I had a sip of my wife's.
Yeah. It's fucking fantastic.
Really good.
Yeah. I'm more a lager guy than I am like stout or what's the other one? Like the thicker
IPA?
beers. No. IPAs are pretty good.
Stouts are, I think, is
Stouts.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Okay. Is that what a Gibson is? Stout.
A Guinness or a Gibson?
Guinness. I got whiskey on the mind, brother.
I know.
Got whiskey on the mind. Stout, right?
It's a stout.
In Gibson. My Guinness. God damn it.
Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness.
Ginus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I didn't mean to go too deep on that.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool.
I think we're headed for a dark way, and
Going down a dark path.
I don't like it.
Oh, we did that. Man, who invented fucking underwear? Honestly.
The people that got sick of getting their balls caught in thorn bushes.
Okay. I can see that. but at the same time, like, we got pants now. I'm gonna throw this out there. I've been going commando for the past like 4 days. It's pretty fantastic.
I was doing that for a while in the summertime, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good.
I don't know if I could do it in the summertime though. I'm a bigger guy.
This is where I fuck up.
I start chafing.
The sweat.
Yeah.
So underwear is to catch your fucking sweat.
Yeah, your ball sweat
and your smells.
Yeah.
And so they don't leak into your pants.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But like right now in the winter, it's pretty nice.
Goin Commando.
And I like less layers than more layers.
I'm a less layer guy.
I don't know how people go fucking out snowmobiling or do fucking outdoor winter sports. And they got 17 fucking layers on. I maybe got 3 at max. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'm a t-shirt and a jacket.
That's it.
Hoping I don't freeze, but I'm a thick boy, so I got some insulation.
Thick boy. With 2 C's or 1 C?
3.
3 C's.
3 C's.
Atta boy. 3 C's in a pod.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That caught on my mind. Like, who the fuck made underwear? Was it same fucking asshole that made bras?
Someone who kept getting their dick caught on a fucking branch.
On a zipper?
On a zipper.
Who the fuck invented zippers? Put a button on that thing.
Canadians some Canadian
fucking
invented
idiots.
zippers. But
actually, zippers on jackets.
Do you have jeans that are button ups?
I used to. They don't fit anymore.
I had a pair of that.
I loved them. Loved the button
Hard to
ones.
find.
Yeah, they're not very common.
No, I think
they were. I think for a little while, but I think they reverted back to the zip.
I think that people like this was my thought on the button up pant. I always thought that it would be like a pain in the ass to undo. They undo like
it's nice
faster.
You know what? You don't even need you go for a piss. You don't even need to undo all of them.
Just do 1 or 2.
Go from the bottom, go up 2 or 3.
See, I find if you just
whip it out,
they're all done. Then your pants are around your ankles, and away you go.
Yeah, that's true.
You're rocking at the fucking urinal with your pants around your ankles.
I was gonna say that's my go-to move, though.
How the fuck did you get thinking about underwear? You're just tripping out.
Haven't worn underwear in the last 4 or 5 days. That's
You're like underwear is useless.
I woke up today. I'm like, fuck underwear.
You know what I hate is socks.
Like even working out, because sometimes I have a problem with I got my big thighs. The underwear always rides up. I got a lot of my sacks are never ride.
Yeah.
But again, like working out, you go from like squats, deadlifts, whatever it is, you're moving a lot. Next thing I know, I got to fucking pull down my underwear.
Yeah,
I got fucking, It's like, this is fucking bullshit. So I started working out no undies. It's fantastic.
Perfect. Yeah. Why don't you just go fully nude when you work out? You're in a garage by
yourself.
It's
cold. In that leather fucking bench. Even with clothes on.
Yeah, that'd be chill.
Yeah, it is.
Fair enough.
And sometimes I put the heater on for like an hour or 2 before I go in there.
Still nothing.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll eat at noon. Sometimes I work out at like 1. So I'll eat. I have an hour to like digest, and then I'm in the garage working out. So I'll toss the heater on before, like while I'm cooking food or getting some breakfast. And it doesn't do it. It's so cold in my garage.
Well, that's why we moved out of the garage here. I had that heater on an hour or two before you showed
Yeah,
up.
it did. It doesn't matter.
It's 5 degrees in there. It's 5
Somebody
degrees in
didn't
there.
insulate it.
No, just the ceiling. Problem is the fucking brick, right? It's just brick on the other side.
That's like ours.
Yeah. Is no.
And the garage doors, like, they
They're
close.
drafty as fuck.
Yeah, they're not. It's not a complete fucking seal.
Whoever lived in this house before us cut the corners out of our garage doors. Like, you know how they have the rubber seal that's supposed to go down and seal weather from coming in?
Oh, they were leaving it so the mice could get in.
That is the only reason I can think of. Like, why would you want squirrels in there?
Just being friendly.
Yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah, people are really dumb.
It's funny.
It does amaze me sometimes.
Yeah, I cut the fucking corners out. So now there's...
Oh, I know what the 13th is. Doesn't fucking hockey start on the 13th?
Yes, it does.
Holy shit. I'm like, man, do I have a shoot on the 13th? I'm like, oh no, the podcast comes out. That wasn't it. Hockey fucking starts.
You did say that before the podcast.
Shit.
Like, why do I 13th?
Yeah. I had this all day today. I'm like, man, 13th is going to come. I'm going to miss something big. It's either going to be work related. I'm going to fuck myself on it, but I cannot think about what I need to do on the 13th.
Well, I've changed my tune now. I'm almost certain it's going to happen now.
What is hockey?
It's going to, I guess.
Did you hear about who is it? Dallas and Columbus? Dallas and somebody else had like an outbreak or whatever, and their practices are
canceled,
postponed.
I think there's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah,
because they're not doing bubbles.
That's why I fucking wish I didn't join fantasy.
There's going to be a lot of postponements, but they're going to get the year done. The same thing with MLB. MLB didn't do a bubble.
Yeah.
Occasionally they had to reschedule a game. The NFL on the weekend yesterday. Today's today, Monday?
Yeah.
Yesterday. The Cleveland Browns were without their 4 head coaches.
I saw that.
And they still won.
Good for them.
So, like there's soccer teams that have had to postpone games, or they've had to use their youth teams. So they're just going to keep going.
So when they postpone games, is that just going to drag out the season longer?
No, you're going to end up with a bunch of back-to-backs.
Okay.
That's how they'll make it work.
Because that's another thing. Like,
and they might even end up with you might end up with a triple header. Like that's not out of the. I'm sure with the amount of games they're trying to play before
that's
April,
what I mean. Like they're trying to get a full season.
They're doing 56 games.
56 games. So
last time there was a lockout shortened season, I think they started on the 19th and they played 48 games. This is off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So I might be off by a game or two, but I'm pretty sure that was it. They played 48 games, so that's 8 less games. And there was it seemed like every time the Leafs play, it was a back-to-back just to get it in.
Yeah.
Like you were playing 4 or 5 times a week. So I would not, I'm sure some team is going to play 3 nights in a row. I guarantee that now.
I was going to say a majority. I wouldn't be surprised if majority of teams ended up doing that. Because you got to think, right? If one team can't make a game, that's 2 now. What, the other guys are just going to hit the ice and play posts?
Yeah. Who the fuck knows?
You know, right? So like, if one team can't make it for a day or 2 days, that's 2 games now that 3 teams have to make up because whoever they play, unless they're playing one team back to back.
Also depends on their protocols. Like they may allow you to go back to, they might allow you to resume a game. In the NFL, they were making teams wait at least 2 days with testing in the NFL.
Yeah, because I would imagine their testing.
So like if they were supposed to play on Sunday, sometimes they were bumping them to like Thursday or Monday even, which was silly, like delaying it 24 hours, whatever. But it all depends on who the players are, and it depends on their protocols. I haven't looked at what they are. Like they may say if one person tests positive, then all the team has to quarantine, or they might just say if you're testing negative, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So I know that in the MLB and the NFL, they were doing that, where certain players were like a player would test positive, they'd isolate him. Everyone that was testing negative can keep on rocking.
Yeah.
And then you just basically put, as opposed to putting someone on the injured reserve, there's probably going to be like a COVID list or something like that. In which case it doesn't hurt you if just because someone got placed on it, and then you're allowed to call up. Like they're gonna have to modify as they go.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's gonna happen. I'm sure the Leafs I'm sure every team's gonna end up with something at some point for having to postpone. It's inevitable.
Yeah, it's gonna be so hard not to, unless the team itself has very strict orders. They're like, hey guys, we just don't want to run into these situations. Be as careful as you can. Do this, do that. Then okay, but at the same time, like how many guys are in a team and not just the players? You got fucking equipment staff and all these other people that are helping you. It's not just coaches and the players.
No, there's a lot of people tied to this.
There's so many people behind the scenes. Like again, I encourage you guys to go on YouTube and look up. I think Pittsburgh did the best one. It's like it goes behind with like the equipment managers or whatever. The people mid game will take like Sidney Crosby's skates and sharpen them, put brand new blades on them, or a whole new like bottom,
like a whole new boot
or a boot, and they'll do it, and he will not miss a shift.
I know, it's insane.
It's absolutely absurd, and it's really cool to see. And again, like there's so much prep that goes into like getting everybody's shit ready before a game, and then making sure everybody's shit is ready and put back properly and ready to ship, and not just the shit that was at their stalls. All the extra equipment that they bring, because there's guys that like a new stick every fucking period.
Yeah.
Or there's guys that like brand new fucking gloves every fucking period.
There you go. Yeah.
And it's like, you got to make sure you have all this shit.
You got to look after 25 guys who each have their own very specific routine, the way they like their stuff handled. And you got to know it all. They're unsung heroes of the sporting world.
Crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Like, again, I've heard guys like new gloves every period.
That seems crazy.
We're being a little pampered.
I was just going to say that word.
You're a little.
That's exactly the word that popped into my head, was like, come on.
But like, new gloves?
I know about guys getting, I've heard about guys getting their skate sharpened in between periods.
Yeah.
I can understand that to a certain extent, although that still seems a bit extreme to me. But because whether you play, you're still playing the same amount of time.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, whatever.
Each to their own.
Yeah, there's guys that'll be like, they'll come back and be like, yo, this doesn't feel right, fix it. And they're back there. Whether it could be a new fucking, what do they call it when they change like shape of the blade?
Yeah.
How deep the groove is or whatever.
Curve. Yeah.
They'll fucking be like, no, this stick's no good. After a warm up, they've taken 2 shots with it. Give me another one.
But these guys, you got to they know their equipment.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like you and
I
would not be able to tell.
No.
That could be just a problem off the manufacturing
I've used
line.
sticks
Like,
probably way too long.
I know I used sticks way too long. I used to use sticks until they break, and they would almost never break.
Yeah. Actually, I broke the blade off my last one.
That's the only time you get a new stick. Yeah. That was the only time for me.
I like new. I'm a gear guy.
Well,
even when it comes to work.
That said, for about 10 years of hockey, I had a new stick every year because you're growing.
True.
But once you're like 17, 18, you kind of level out. I wasn't getting new stuff because all my equipment is now it's sized to me, and I don't need to upgrade it. Yeah. The only thing I kind of probably need to upgrade is my skates, because I think they're like a quarter too small.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I think the next time I go get skates, I'm definitely going to Hockey Life, and they have a skate profile thingy. You stand on it, and it literally tells you this is the boot you need to be in, this is the size.
And give us $5,000 for these skates.
No,
I know. But.
They'll tell you, like, because if you look at Bauer, Vapor, Nexus, and Supreme. Those are their 3 things. Vapor, it's like tapered fucking fit. More for like a skinnier foot. Supreme's like small ankle, like not big ankles, but wider foot. And then Nexus is like for big all around.
Maybe I will do that next time I go.
Dude, it doesn't cost you any extra.
Then I'm definitely going to do that. At Hockey Life, they do that?
At Hockey Life, yeah. So the only...
Where are those?
Von Mills. There's one in Von Mills. There's one out in Whitby. Like, it's like Thornton and...
That's like Oshawa.
Yeah, it's like Oshawa, fucking Ajax, Whitby, whatever out there. Yeah, those are the 2 that I know of. But yeah, I saw it. The only problem is, like, if you're a Reebok, or not Reebok, CCM guy, you want a CCM. I don't think they have their, like, the CCM machine.
But so now, strictly for Bauer.
Yeah, now I know yeah, and I know CCM has the same machine, but again, maybe it's at a different store.
Who knows, yeah.
It could be just at a different Hockey Life or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. So if I get skates, I'll do that. Like, tell me which boot I need to be in.
I was skeptical at first, but now you've completely sold me on this.
Again, I think of it a lot like golf. Like, just having, like, again, a stiff shaft compared to a regular shaft is a big fucking difference and can change your swing completely.
Change your game, everything.
And never mind the weight of the actual shaft.
Yeah.
Or the flex profile. Like, it's fucked.
The loft.
Dude, it's absolutely absurd. The lie, the way the club comes through and hits the ground, if your toes up it's fucking hooking. If it's toe down, it's slicing. Like, it's fucking nuts. And so you got to think, like, you're going to buy a pair of skates. Those pair of skates are going to probably last you like 10 years unless something happens.
Sure.
You know, like my dad had skates fucking 20 years before he got a new fucking pair.
Once they fit, they fit.
Yeah. They were a good fucking pair of skates.
Do they carve the ice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you skate and stop?
Yes. Perfect. You're good.
Can you turn?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Keep it moving. One crossover, two crossover.
You know, so it's like, and again, like, I'm not going to buy fucking top of the line skates. I'm not going to buy $1,000 pair of skates, but I'm not going to chintz out and buy $200 pair of skates.
Is that cheap?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I bought skates.
Like five to 600 is like mid range. Last time I looked. But again, you go in the off season, you're getting them on sale because you're getting like the end of before all the new equipment.
Fucking go now. There's no hockey for at least another year.
True.
It's 2 hockey seasons gone.
Good luck trying shit on though.
Good point.
Right? They probably got that fucking little skate stand thingy locked down.
Yeah.
It's got a hat. It's got the hazmat fucking symbol on it.
Feet have to wear a mask when they go in there.
Yeah, so good luck getting the proper skate. You know what I mean? Like, I always look for hockey shit. I always look in the off season.
How often do you change your gear?
Not often.
So
when I started,
you're mostly sticks. Is that what you meant? Like, 'cause you said you're a gear guy.
Yeah, I like sticks. Yeah.
Okay.
Although I did find, so I found a hockey place down in Mississauga, and they get like all the like pro stock shit. So they have literally blacked out like top of the line sticks. I think they have 2 options. One's like 130, the other one's like 160.
Okay.
One's like the ultra light, the other one's just like regular light.
I know which one you're going for.
No, I went for the regular one.
Did you?
Yeah. My brother wanted the fucking ultra light. Like, what?
They're so light
Mike,
already.
Yeah. It's like, shut up, Mike. You play fucking beer league. But I will never go and buy a Bauer or a CCM or whatever. I will go and buy a blackout stick for $150. All the other sticks.
Explain to me this. It's like the runoffs of the manufacturing. Like it's the same. So
yeah,
like it's a CCM or a Bauer stick, but they black it out because it's like a defect or something?
No, it's before it gets fucking like all the branding and shit on it.
So just
it's literally the
right
carbon fiber fucking shaft before it gets all the like cool shit on it.
No shit.
And I like it because it's all fucking black and it looks sick.
But it's the same as buying a CCM or a Bauer.
Yeah.
Because it's the same stick.
Yeah. Because they all come out of the same fucking factory pretty much.
For sure they are. It's like the Victoria's Secret bags are made in the same factory where they make the fake Victoria's Secret bags.
Yeah.
The difference is they don't put the Victoria's Secret stamp on it.
Yeah, exactly.
The ones go at that door, the ones go at this door.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, but they also have like, it's pretty cool. Like you can go and you can get like Mitch Marner's stick or William Nylander or whoever. Like they have like their sticks.
Where is this?
Oh shit. I can't remember exactly. I don't
so
even remember.
What would like, again, I haven't bought fucking gear in a while. So
a top of the line stick is going to run
like
you like
$300?
Oh yeah.
That's what I figured.
I think they may even be upwards of $4.5.
Okay. So we're talking like a run of the mill regular stick is going to be like $300. Like nothing too fancy. Like
just a regular stick, you're probably looking at like $100-$120 for
nothing
decent stick.
Yeah, decent stick.
Yeah, decent stick.
Okay, but you're saying you can get one that would cost you $300 or $400.
What would cost you
for like
$160?
$160?
Yeah, for like $150, we'll say.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I will not. Again, I will not buy anything else.
Next time you go, bring me with you.
Yeah, I will. 100%.
I want to try this
when all this shit's done. Yeah, it's a cool fucking store. Literally,
what's it called again?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's like, I want to look it up, but it might take me a while. So,
all right,
I don't want to look.
It's a
hockey
hockey specific store.
Yeah, you can get. They have like used equipment too. Like,
does this Sivu play?
No. It's like
played again.
Nope.
All right,
no.
It's
an independent store. Like,
okay.
I don't think there's. They might have 2 locations now, but it's like those are the only 2. They're not. You can't go to like Alberta and find their store.
Got it.
Like I think there's one
wherever they are. That's where they are.
Yeah, I think there's one in Mississauga, and then one. There's another one somewhere else. That's.
Do you go to the one in Mississauga?
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not.
If that,
drive.
no. It's almost as quick as going to fucking Vaughan Mills by the time you park and get in the fucking store.
Yeah.
Hockey Life's Vaughan Mills. Yeah.
Vaughan Mills
you could literally go. So when me and my brother went, we went last Christmas, 2019 Christmas. And I got Nick a new stick and my brother a new stick. But they had like pants for like one of the university teams.
Okay.
Like they had all this it's all this extra shit.
Just the runoffs.
Yeah, that either doesn't get used or I'm pretty sure
In the
you
same
can,
pattern.
They had somebody's like used stick and it was like fun 7, but it was like some ex NHLers.
Yeah,
like,
and you know what
his last
happens?
Fucking stick.
Some asshole brings that out in beer league and gets fucking slashed,
and
the
it
thing
snaps. Why would why the fuck would you use it?
I guarantee you, people do that.
Oh,
though.
100%.
Yeah. There used to be
cool.
when you go into Leaf games, you can still do this. Like at the Real Sports across the street,
Yeah,
they'll have like game used sticks from that year.
Yep,
and they're like stupid money
the
because it's like basically
Rogers
memorabilia.
Centers has that. You can go after a game into the store and buy game sticks that they used or taped up and
earlier in the season, or whatever the fuck.
No, literally from that game. I'm pretty
from
sure.
that day.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Holy shit!
If you go in before, because
that's
it's like last game sticks. They're not cheap, but like they're cut, taped, everything for like that player.
But you know, some greaser is showing up Sunday night.
Oh yeah, dude, I got my new stick. Yeah,
and someone's come along trying to fucking snap that fucker in half.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I think that's very funny. I also think it's a bit of a dick move, though, to purposely do it. If it breaks, it breaks. You know, that's a risk you take. Like,
I'm definitely going to laugh when it does, though.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, you shouldn't have brought a fucking piece of memorabilia onto the ice, you fucking idiot. It's like skating around with a signed jersey. Yeah. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. Gets like ripped, gets hung up on somebody's stick and rips.
Easily.
Like, it doesn't even have to be on purpose. Like, we're not playing at fucking top end rinks. Like, you could rub up against the boards and it catches like a little notch out of like the plastic or something. There goes your jersey.
Also, if a puck hits it, now you've got a black mark that never comes off.
Yeah, it hits right where the signature is.
If it's like white or something,
see you later.
It's gone.
Yeah, I never understood that. I don't even like playing in like the plain jerseys I get, like the Leaf jersey.
I have one that I know costs like $15, so I'm cool playing in it.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. My dad got me that Mighty Ducks jersey that's got my number on the back of it and shit. And even then, like, I never wear that.
That's a pretty cool jersey.
It's fucking sick. But
it's that old green one, right?
Yeah, it's like the original, like from the Mighty Ducks movies and shit.
The first one.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want it to get wrecked. And again, it's just like, what if this happens? Like I wore it on my birthday last year, but that's like pickup of all pickup games. Like nobody's out there fucking being a jackass other than my brother, but I just two-hand him.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right.
I just can't get over them. We spoke about this before, the masks. I think that's fucking risky business. But I don't want to bring that back up.
Once hockey comes back.
Can I buy you a cage?
No. I'm gonna get the half and half.
Good man.
Yeah. I always thought it was skeptical. Like I'm not a great hockey player to begin with. So it really doesn't make sense. I just put it on. Literally had it on for like 3 games. Shit got shut down.
That's what it is.
So it's like, well, I don't really need it. I was doing great with a mask. I kind of like my teeth. Yeah. Don't want to pay for fake ones.
Your eyes, like a stick to the eye, like.
Oh yeah, it goes up and under. Yeah.
Blind.
Dude, yeah.
A puck. Yeah. It's no good.
No,
you don't want to go to the hospital on a Tuesday night because you're playing hockey. Because too many fucking guys do that.
This sounds like a bad time.
There was a league I was looking to join right when I was 18, right as I was getting out of hockey. Everyone had fucked off to school. And I'm like, fuck, I should find this league or whatever. And the only leagues that were like taking people were like full contact leagues.
Yeah, I'm not down.
And I'm like, I'm going to go and separate my fucking shoulder and can't go to work because I played beer league on a Tuesday night. Yeah. Like, what the fuck are people thinking?
Just because
or get run like by some asshole, like, you know, like why?
Because the people that are joining that are the guys that either made it to the OHL and then fucking weren't good enough to go anywhere from there, or guys that didn't make it to the OHL and
still going hard.
Yeah, and they still have shit to prove to themselves. It's like, bro,
no,
I'm just here to fucking touch the puck every once in a while.
Yeah. Like, I'm not the one you're looking for.
Like, that's the thing with me. Like, listening to some of the shit these guys say with like the fucking leagues they're in and shit, like, sure, it'd be fun, but I don't want to have to deal with any of that shit. Like, you get some kid that's a fucking hothead, just ruins your night. Like, dude, I'm just here to have some fucking beers.
Fuck up your life, bro. Like,
dude, I'm just here to have some beers and chill. Like I'm
what
just playing some hockey.
He fucking runs you break your arm, you do your ACL. Like, that's your, like, you can't go to work.
I don't
like,
want to.
This is not worth
I don't want to go to a fucking game thinking, oh, fuck, we're playing this team. This guy's going to want to fight me tonight. This guy may start some shit. And, like, if he starts some shit, like, if if I play in a league, I want to play with like all my friends.
The
like
only time
you, Shane, my brother, fucking Sean, if he wants to play,
whoever
like,
wants to play.
Yeah, whoever wants to play. Like, I'd rather play with all our friends, even if we come in last place every fucking year. I'd rather play with a team of all my friends than a bunch of fucking tryhards. And again, all these leagues, there's multiple guys that are just tryhards, and you tap them once, and it's like you fucking two-handed them. It's like, bro, I gave you, I lifted your stick.
Yeah, now you're looking over your shoulder in a pickup game.
Yeah. It's like eat shit. I'll see you in the parking lot. Why, you got beers for me? Like, cool, man. Yeah, I'll see you out there. I guess.
Burying this
I have to go to my car. I guess
you will see me.
Yeah.
You're pretty smart. How'd you figure that one
out? Yeah. Do you need a lift? Like, what do you want from me, man?
Fuck, bro.
Yeah. So like that shit, I got no time for. It's like going to bars and shit. Always
it's a young man's game. There's
always somebody there that's just too rowdy.
You know what?
There have been.
I disagree with her. I think those were when we were rowdy.
True.
Rowdy people find rowdy people.
True. Facts.
Generally.
Yeah. Facts.
So like I
don't know. There's been times too.
Dude, we've been standing in bars for the last 5 years and haven't had any fucking shit.
No,
we had a lot of shit when we were 18, 19 because we were young
assholes.
idiots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But once
that is true. Yeah.
So and I'm sure there's people in that bar that are rowdy and getting up to no good. You just don't notice it anymore because you don't want to be involved in it.
True. I never thought of it like.
Now you have.
Now I have.
I'm a philosopher.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of sitting at somebody's house, just having a few too many beers and passing out.
I am looking forward to fucking meeting 100 people in a bar though. Strangers, friends, family. Let's go to a bar.
Yeah.
You want to go to the bar tonight? I at least like having the option.
Yeah. Again, see, when you don't have the option, you want it more.
Weird one too. Those are private companies, but they can't do everything they want.
No, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if we start talking about this shit again, it's just
I don't want to
for another fucking hour.
I was just being a smart ass.
Yeah, I know. I know. But I was gonna say something, and then you would have said something, and we would have just went down that slippery slope.
Round and round we go.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I do just want to put this caveat out there. I'm not a Trump supporter, by the way. I'm not a Trump fan. Just for anyone who's listening, because people like to mischaracterize. I just think it's fucked up.
I think he did good things, but I don't know.
You can't even.
I don't pay enough attention to have an actual opinion.
I don't care enough.
That too.
I only care about authoritarianism in all shapes and forms. Authoritarianism. In all shapes and forms. And that's all I'm saying.
Oh, man.
I don't like being told what to do. It's been a problem of mine since I was 2.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Agreed.
But keeps me on my toes because I'm always looking out for people telling me what to do. I'm like, nope, not today.
Oh, shit.
All right. We good?
Wrap it up. Oh, for yous guys. For yous that are listening, anybody listening, if you wish, please send us, record yourself saying, now listening to 2 C's in a Pod.
Record yourself masturbating and send that to.
Yeah, you could if you really wanted to, I guess. But I don't know. I had an idea on the way here to do like some cool little intro instead of the music. Like,
sure,
if everybody's fucking 2 C's in a Pod instead of us, it could be like all the fans fucking or people that actually listen. I don't know. Just an idea. Might work, might not.
We should just spend money on cameos. Get celebrities.
Yeah. There's surprisingly a lot of celebrities on there at a pretty reasonable price.
I think we should get some hilarious celebrities to do it. I just thought of this now.
But yeah, if you can, try to record it on something nice. I don't want shit audio because I won't use it. But if you want to, send it to mail.2seasonapod@gmail.com. And you guys can find us on Facebook at 2 Season a Pod.
How's the Facebook page going?
I don't know. I haven't really done much this week.
All right, there we go.
I just posted the episode.
Just curious.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at.
I don't look
analytics. I do.
I wasn't asking that. I was just seeing.
Oh, I haven't really paid. I post and that's about it.
Post and ghost.
Yeah. If you are on Facebook and you do follow the page, hit a share every once in a while on the episodes. The more people we can reach, the better. So that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we need to dumb down more people in this world.
Yeah, we do. Hey, there's too many people that take shit too serious, and they just we got to dumb them down.
Yep, they need to listen to really stupid people talk about nothing for about an hour and a half, depending on the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're drunk.
Sometimes 2 hours.
Sometimes they're too drunk.
Yeah, I can't
wait to get too drunk.
You know, yeah. So, okay, let me throw this one out at you.
Yeah.
First podcast back, Blackout Friday.
Yeah, I'm getting trashed.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to be Blackout Friday no matter what, because I'm going to have one drink.
So let's do this. Okay, here's my idea now that I think about it. We do an actual podcast while we drink our glass of whiskey.
Sure.
But at the end of the night, we do like a 30-minute special.
Okay. But we don't submit it until we listen to it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, we definitely
that one
need
may
to
never make
listen.
the airwaves.
It may not, but it could just be good last for us later down.
I'm into it.
I think that would be the better way to do it. Instead of like, if we try to get shit-faced in the hour we're doing the pod, it's not going to work.
We seem to make it work, though.
Sometimes, but there's other times where like I can have like 3 glasses of whiskey and be. There's other times I have like 1 and it's like
straight to the head.
I'm staying here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
I'm not driving.
Also, I am gonna boot up a YouTube, so be on the lookout for that coming. I will post it on Instagram and Facebook once it's live. So yeah, thanks for listening.
Thank you as always. That's it for us. CJ gave all the necessary instruments. Yeah. Anyone participating in Dry January,
please let us know how you're making out.
Well, yeah. Anyone who chooses not to drink, you're a saint. And if you are having a hard time, keep on going.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, because I had a couple of close relapses. I was smelling the bottle.
I thought about doing that.
I was a drug addict.
I can't.
I knew I was never going to take a sip.
Yeah, but still.
But it was.
How did it smell?
Delicious. Oh. It smelled like I should, but
that was the Gibson.
Well,
eight year.
But here's the thing: I was working the next day. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to break up. I just want to go a month. That's it.
Yeah, it's really not that.
And
long.
I'm almost certain I'm never doing this again. So
okay. Cool.
But I might.
Hey,
see how much drinking goes on the next
year,
10 months, 11 months.
Yeah.
And then we'll decide. So if anyone's doing Dry January, keep on keeping on it. Good luck to you.
Let us know how you're doing, because again,
I've had a few rough spots.
Yeah, Chris more than I, but there's been a couple moments where it's like Chris won't. It's like, but again, like you said, I know.
Yeah, but you'll know.
Yeah. There's days where I feel good.
I feel good most of the time.
Like this weekend, it was nice not waking up like a little groggy.
Yeah.
You know,
get shit done.
A couple too many drinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's one thing I don't miss.
I feel fine. It was Thursday. Really was the only tough day. Yeah, I think. And then I think last night I was like,
when you got it waving around in your face too, it's like.
But that doesn't bother me.
Really?
Like
seems like it did.
No, people can smoke around me all they want. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. I can still hang out and have fun, and I did.
Yeah.
So, but I just had a non-alcoholic, took the edge off, and I was good to go. I drove and everything.
They're really nice.
Perfect.
Cool. We'll
Thanks,
see you
buddy.
guys next time.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Bye.